Hi everyone, my name is piterpakulski and today we'll be creating a very interesting table for small people, for entrepreneurs who want to see the clear picture of their business. The clear picture of the revenues, of the expenses, to see the structure of the revenue, to see the structure of expenses. And I will show you how you can, what instrument you can create to see what your revenue is made of, what your expenses are made of. So today I'll be creating this instrument from scratch, from zero. I have an empty Microsoft Excel file. So if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe to our channel. You can also share this video with your friends. You can order the unique instrument for your business idea. We'll create this unique instrument for you to calculate the payback period, the financial model of your business idea. But today I'll be showing you how you can create this instrument yourself. This will be the first video. I'll have a series of videos about that. So let's start. First of all, we will create in this video, we will create the library for revenues and expenses and create a timeline for our model where we put all the transactions of revenues and expenses. And we will start with the companies which form our revenue of your business. So this will be the revenue companies. So this will be the input. So we will mark this because it is the input. We will mark all inputs with unique color. So this will be the blue color. And let's assume that we have 100 companies that form our revenue. So you can name all these companies. Then you have expenses companies, the companies that are your vendors, that you pay money. We will give the name of this column expenses companies. So this column will also be the input. So we will mark this data with blue. So later we can just give the names for all these companies. Then to see the clear picture, we will be able to see the revenue by companies and by types of expenses and types of revenues. And then we have to create the library for revenue types. And then we'll create a table for expenses types. Let us say that we will have revenue type. For example, we will have 15 types of revenues. For example, we will have the revenue from store number 1, number 2, number 3, from YouTube, from Instagram, for example. So from any source. So this is the list of companies, but all these companies can fall into 15 categories. And here we will just list them, and later we can name them. So this will be revenue types, and here we will name them expense types. Now we will create the status column, because we have to define for Excel the type of transaction. It will be revenue or expense, to make Microsoft Excel understand where to put this or that transaction. So status, then next step for us will be creating the first year when we start our projections. Year, months, so this will be the input. So our next step will be creating a table where we have companies in the left column, and we will assign what types of revenue goes with each company. So here we will put revenue companies, and here we will put revenue types. So here we will put all our companies that form our revenues.
And in this column we will assign the revenue types, these revenue types, to each of the companies that form our revenue. So we go to data, then we choose data validation, then we go choose list, then we choose the source. We take the source from here, press enter, Enter one more time. So now we can see different types of revenues. Now we can assign, because it is the input, we will mark it with our unique color, and here we will have 15 revenue, for example, type 1. So now we have assigned different types of revenues to all the companies that form our revenues. We did it once and forever. Each time we will start working with a new company, we will just go to the library and assign a type of revenue for this or that company that you start working with. Now we will create a new table for assigning expenses types. So here we will put the list of companies that form our expenses. Here we will put here we will assign different types of expenses for this or that company. Now we will use VLOOKUP function. Oh no, we won't use. We will use data validation. Then we will use list. Then we will choose this table where we will take the expenses types. Press enter. Then, because it is the input, we will mark this cell with a specific color only for expense type 1. Here we've created the library where we have all the companies that form our revenues, all companies that form our expenses. Then we created the table for different types of revenues, where all our companies that form our revenues fall into. We've created the different types of expenses for all our companies that form our different types of expenses. So we have many companies, but all of them fall only into 15 categories, and all our revenues, the companies that form our revenues, so 100 of companies, they fall into just 15 categories to make us clearly see the structure of the revenues and the clear structure of expenses. Then we assigned the types of revenues for all our companies that form our revenues. Then we assigned different types of expenses for all companies that form our expenses. And now it's time for us to create the timeline. This will be the topic of our next videos. If you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends.
or you can order creating the unique instrument, Microsoft Excel instrument for your business. We will create it for you. So see you next videos. Thank you and bye.